What up, what up, what up, what up, what is up with y'all? Um, if I come from another country, first of all, daily downloads, number 11. If I come from another country, there are certain customs and things that I do that are native and comfortable to me because that's my background, that's where I come from, that's my culture in a sense. And if I do that in another country, it might get looked at the wrong way, it might not be received the right way. I might go to jail in some countries for doing certain things just because there's a difference of cultural and societal views, right? And it's the same thing with your emotions and how you express yourself. Certain people are going to be foreign to you in the way they communicate and the way they express themselves. It's going to be very different from yours. And so when using your emotions, when investing in people, be very clear, be very sure in yourself that the way you communicate, the way you express yourself aligns with the person that you're giving your energy to. Because too many times I feel like for all of us, self included, it's like we're giving our energy to people who don't express themselves the way we do or don't communicate the way we do. So we're wondering why it keeps being this conflict, and it's like it's no different than a Spanish person, or just anybody, a Chinese person, and they come into America and they try to speak Chinese or Spanish to you, and it's like, I don't understand that. So, and for some people, if they don't have patience, they'll tell you to get the fuck up out their face. Like, you could be saying I love you in Chinese and no one understands you, so you're getting like shunned, or like you're getting the feelings of shunned or abandonment or not being misunderstood, even though you're coming out of love. And that's the thing I'm really focusing on in this video, is like how you can come with pure intentions, but if someone cannot conceptualize, the way you express yourself might be different how I express myself, so there shouldn't be no hate or no animosity or nothing, you will find yourself feeling a lot of unnecessary emotions negatively just based off of being misunderstood. And there's a lot of dangers that can come from being misunderstood, because your intentions are pure, but you're getting negativity back. And that's what's so fucked up about this journey that we're on in life, where it's like, even though you're coming out of pure intentions, you gotta really make sure. That's why I say everything is neutral. I say, I don't believe in that good and bad shit. Really, everything is really neutral on some real shit. Because it's like, even me doing something good in my eyes, you could look at it negatively. Like, for example, I remember one time I was at a job, and like Gatorade is good, but that shit is also not good for you too. So it was a lady passing out Gatorades, and I'm like, that's interesting, because in her mind, she thinks she's doing something good for me, and I don't see it as good. Like, it's no different than like if a person, like if like, think about it, right? Like, if I'm smoking, I got some marijuana, and then one of my friends tell me, hey, I've been stressed out, da 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 da, and I pass him the blunt. Well, to him, he might look at smoking as negatively, where it's like, I'm ingesting all of these fumes, but I'm doing it out of love. I just want to see my person. I just want to see the person I care about in peace, and this is how I get my peace. So this is just my way of, hey, okay, well, shit here. But see, that could even be negative, because that person might not be able to handle what I'm throwing. Like, it's so many ways that, like, you moving as a person can actually, even if you coming out of good intentions, you can still get negative feelings back. And that's one thing I really, last year really solidified that understanding for me. Just the understanding of, like, bro, do you out here? Fuck judgment. Fuck all of that shit. Like, as long as you know, bro, like, you're coming as pure as you can, and you're being completely honest with yourself, not like bullshitting, not like trying to cut corners and say, well, they're trying to make excuses in your head. No, like, being really honest with yourself and straight up being like, no, bro, like, I really did that action out of pure love. I wasn't doing nothing, like, I didn't have no ulterior motive, or like I was showing this card but wasn't showing the other cards. Like, no, like, I was being pure, and it just got misunderstood. And sometimes we really got to understand that's all it is. Sometimes there's no, especially with breakups, matters of the heart, like, that's why I try my best. Like, I be wanting to cut motherfuckers the fuck off and never talk to your ass again and act like you don't exist. But I always got to remember, like, everybody comes from a different background. Everybody is a different person. So the way I see something, the way I might handle something is completely different than another person. No matter how much that hurts, no matter how much pain I might feel from that, I always still remember that that's still another person that comes from a total different just system than me. So yeah, man, never, be very clear when you're moving out here with people, when you're getting emotions from people, when you're gauging yourself, your morals, your mindsets with the person you love. Be very careful with that, because you don't want to fall into the habit or the mindset of not being authentically you, because you're getting negative feedback from other people. When you know, like, I'm just being myself. Like, for example, like, if you walk into a room and niggas like, oh, bro, well, you wore that today? Well, nigga, that's bothering you. That's not bothering me. I chose to do this. When I wore this, I didn't wake up today like, oh, when I wear this, I'm going to make you mad. Like, I'm wearing this to offend you. No. It's no different than, like, when you get people from, like, different religions and, like, you know, they go into school or they go to the workplace, and it's like people start getting offended by what they're wearing. It's just like, that's more so a problem with you. That's not a problem with me. And we got to get, and I had to get very clear off of what is a problem for me and what is really a problem for you. And that even goes to, like, just zooming out, that goes to the collective consciousness. Like, there's things that we might see in the media or the news, and it's like, oh, that's what y'all on. I ain't on that though. Like, oh, that's what the population on. Oh yeah, nah, I ain't messing with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when everybody was on the Popeyes, when everybody wanted Popeyes burger, I was like, oh, that's what everybody on. Oh yeah, I'm good. Like, it's not that serious to me. Like, I'm not about to just, even though it's coming out of, like, you know, it's fun, it's just a little trend, I'm cool. I'm not about to, like, and then you got some people that make you feel bad for not even, like, high school, like, just even in real life though. Like, you'll have certain people that just try to make you feel bad for not joining the hype. And it's just like, this ain't even, like, this is not even a life or death matter. Why are you feeling some type of way about me doing this? Like, it's very interesting in this world how we put judgment on the other people, and the things we decide to put judgment on that's just so heavy. Like, it's very interesting. That's it, y'all. That was it. I got it all out. Y'all be easy. Twilight moments. Early in the morning type shit. Peace.